welcome to our full moon in Scorpio reading. My name is Monique, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's a collective reading, so it's not for a specific sign or for people. It's for you if you resonate with it, and if not, feel free to scroll on. We're going to see the energy for this full moon in Scorpio on this Monday and what else is coming up and what the cards want to tell us. This is an intuitive reading, even though I know and studied the traditional tarot meaning. That doesn't mean that I necessarily read those cards in that way. So the full moon in Scorpio is asking us to step into our leadership position. We have the Emperor here, and this Emperor is sitting calmly in his seat, not asking for permission, but demanding clarity, setting firm boundaries, and showing the way, but without a lot of effort. And this Emperor is also full of emotional intelligence, because you see this is a walrus, so it's a water animal, and to me that means it's a lot of emotions but contained in a professional, and I put this into quotes, into a professional manner, and I mean that in the best possible way, meaning there's a lot of emotional intelligence. And it doesn't mean you should be controlling or suppressing your emotions, but you want to actually live and express them in a healthy way. We also have the Ace of Cups here, and you see the octopus grabbing on to this huge cup, these two swans, and this big water wave. And there's a few plants here. I would say they're lily pads. And this beautiful water drop right in front of the sun. And what I hear from this card is that you want with all of your little button fingers that the octopus has and can hold on to, you want to grab these emotions and the freedom that comes with it when you're able to feel it all and to release it all and to swim and sit in the shine, in the freedom again, in this expression, in the self-expression that comes with being an emotional, intelligent being. And to me, Scorpio is someone who has a very beautiful and strong emotional expression, which can also go into the shadow side of it. But this asks you to let go of anything that doesn't serve you in terms of your authenticity, in terms of what you feel is not serving you anymore, and to step up into literally grabbing what is yours and making sure that you stand up for it. and that you ask for it and you hold on to it and that you show up for yourself so that you can have all of this beauty. And that also means that something has to die. And that doesn't necessarily need to be someone, a person, or anything, but in this case, this is a vulture, and there's this red feather here. And you see the red is a continuous story throughout the cards. But there's also this red butterfly here. And to me, that means you gotta, because this is vulture, right? They have feathers. You gotta leave some feathers in terms of your identity. You gotta shed those parts that are not helping you or serving you to actually be that person who stands up for yourself, who stands up for what's right, who's speaking up for your needs, who's holding on to what you deserve and your self-worth. And to be able to step into this emperor identity or personality, if you may, you gotta let go of this. You gotta lose some feathers. And it's up to you to look in the mirror or sit down and journal or however you feel is best for you to see what serves you best and what doesn't and what you're going to leave behind. But it's very clear that there are parts that need to die and that you're going to leave behind. And I will now get some clarifier cards to see if we get a few more insights. It's a beautiful oracle card deck that we have here. So let's. Okay. So the two cards that came out were Harvest the Honey and Don't Quit Your Daydream. And that's a beautiful summary of the reading that we already had. I feel like this is now the time for you to really reap what you have sown. You have put in the work already over the last year, if not even longer. You have put the effort in, you have set the boundaries, you've learned what you need more of or less of, and you've done the work. And now it's time to reap the rewards and get your honey and to step into this being and leave the rest behind. And make sure you don't forget to follow your dreams because it's your time. You can be confident to step in the light, be the unicorn, be that weird, freaky, super fancy or posh or whatever, whoever you are. Be that kind of person, no matter how much you stand out in the crowd that surrounds you. Be that person. Be worthy of it. Know that who you are is amazing, is incredible, and it's unique to you. You can step into it and make your dreams come true. But for that, we need to make sure to step into the next level of self-worth and also be confident enough to take what's ours. Well, that was a full moon in Scorpio reading for all of you. I hope something resonated with you. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If it did resonate, I would love if you like this video and follow along for more. I'm just getting started, not with reading tarot, but with doing YouTube videos. So I hope they will get better indeed anytime soon when I can figure out my setup. But I didn't want to wait until it's perfect. I wanted to share my readings with you already. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.